Well, that didn't last long. Last week, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson appeared. I mean, he was reacting to intense pressure from an angry MAGA base about the Jeffrey Epstein stuff, and he went on the Benny Johnson show and said we should put everything out there and let the people decide. When he was asked about the DOJ's investigation into Epstein, I agree with the sentiment that we need to put everything out there. And the Rules Committee, since then, the first time they voted it down, I guess they approved a measure that would bring to the floor of the House a resolution calling for the Epstein file to be released, but they didn't give a timetable for that. Mike Johnson initially said he wanted to do that this week. Now he's done his little about face. He's flipped. He said today to reporters at the Capitol, we need the administration to have the space to do what it is doing. He said that Donald Trump needs time and space. If further congressional action is necessary or appropriate, then we'll look at that. But he added there would be no vote on the Epstein files before this Thursday. What happens at the end of the day this Thursday? The House goes on its August recess for 6 weeks. They come back after Labor Day, I guess, to give House Republicans time to go to Burning Man. Yeah. So he was like, I don't think we're at that point yet because we agree with the president. On what exactly? Agree with the president on what? That he was Jeffrey Epstein's best friend for 15 years? You agree with the president in ordering 1,000 personnel from the FBI to spend the last 2 weeks in March working 24/7 to review 100,000 separate documents from the Epstein files and catalog every time Donald Trump's name appears in those documents? You agree with him on that? What is it that you agree with the president on when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein, Mike? It's unclear. I'm reading from the New York Times. Mr. Johnson implied that his concerns about transparency had been alleviated for now. By what? There hasn't been any. And I don't know if Pam Bondi has filed her little motion with the court to get permission to release all the grand jury testimony. Are they really going to release grand jury testimony from victims? Are they at least going to redact their names if they do? Still, Mr. Johnson cannot control all of his members, some of whom are still channeling the angry base and have joined a long shot bipartisan push to force a vote on the matter within weeks. If you tell the base of people who support you of deep state treasonous crimes, election interference, blackmail, rich, powerful, elite, evil cabals, then you must take down every enemy of the people, said Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. If not, the base will turn, and there's no going back. Dangling bits of red meat no longer satisfies. They want the whole steak dinner and will accept nothing else. So I guess I'll close out this video with you envisioning Donald Trump dangling his little bits for the base to nibble on. Nibble, nibble.